Hey buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Alarielle campaign. And I just noticed with this campaign also, like as I'm uploading other ones, I think I just uploaded episode 12, is that this is probably the slowest campaign at the start. In the sense that we just don't have a lot of fights. Like all that we had was the Dark Elf, and it has a lot of campaign management because you come into so much property so early through confederations. There's like more confederations available to you than any other faction, I think, early on. At least as far as I've seen. So it's really slow. There are some episodes that don't have any fights, but it's really hard right now. Like it's starting to get very difficult in the mid-game around 70, whereas usually with most campaigns it's really hard at the beginning, and then once you get a lot of property, then you snowball it so hard, and you dominate later. But I think a lot of it centers around I just had so much money early and so much property. But then a lot of the adversaries are so far away that I just can't start fighting my way through them. I've just been on this island. So I think that's an interesting dynamic, but as far as like viewership, it could be bad because everyone's going to think it's like a dull, lame campaign, you know, around like episodes 8, 9, 10 or whatever when we're doing a lot of setup. And they might miss out on a lot of this spice that's happening in this mid-game. So we've had some really good fights, like very hard fights, especially last episode.
Alarielle the Evergreen.
Like this chaos doesn't play with this mod. Okay, I think I do want the Elven healing, but I'm like my sword masters are just getting really outgunned right now. And I do need to drop the cost, but I think I have to have Master Strategist just to keep up with them. So I think that's what we're going to go for here. So that was just an interesting dynamic for me, because usually a lot of the campaigns are kind of getting to a point where you're going to win, you know, at a certain point. But now, I mean, I am in a good position to win, but at the same time, like, those units are really tough. Like, they get a lot of extra stuff in combat, I think.
Protector of Elf One.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this going.
Prime for action.
Okay. That's really good. So we get this a little bit of public order.
Alarielle the Evergreen.
You forget yourself.
When Loic dances, so shall I. Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Kane, can this guy... I think Kane can handle itself. Maybe.
You dare.
There is only vengeance.
Radiant.
So, like, what I want to do is come over here.
Ever onward.
Hand off a bunch of these units to her.
Alarielle.
I'm gonna have to hand off a lot to her.
Onwards.
Don't need the mage. We have the nobles or whatever here. I can't combine. I mean, I guess I can switch.
Stalk the shadows. What?
I don't think he'll cut. He can't actually run past this Kane. And he can try to siege it in one turn, but I'm pretty sure he'll lose. These guys are a little injured, but not much. Don't tax it. So yeah, we shall see.
Of Althwan.
Yeah, I need to hire a mule here and start grabbing more units. Yes, we're starting to get a little bit more cash, but well, that's because most of her army died, so we need to get a mule in here. Let's just go with, do we want to hire dragons first, or do we want to wait? I think we want to wait on tier 5 dragons. We can get tier 5 dragons down here. Right, or did we not? No, we didn't upgrade that yet.
Elven beauty.
This takes how many turns? It takes 6 turns, the dragon things. That's going to take too long. I guess we'll have to start hiring down here. Do I have the Phoenix? Okay, so we don't have the Phoenix Guard and we don't have the Dragon Place yet. Damn it. It's going to take a while. But, the fire is interesting. The ice one's pretty useful, I think. The -9 melee attack is pretty good. Now, let's try to see if we get any extra recruit ranks here for these guys. So we could just hire down here. Like, it's going to take longer to run all the way up there, but do we get any... We don't get anything extra for sword masters there. I do need to hire handmaidens here too. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go construction cost first. We'll wait on that. Now that's going to give me nothing there. It's already max rank. Does that give us anything? Recruit rank. Okay, and the duration is less. I would like Phoenix Guard. Now, do I just go ahead and hire so I don't have to wait as long? Let's go ahead and build that just because it's really cheap. It's only 3,000, and then this one we'll save when we get the money. We'll drop her right here once we get the discount, and then we'll upgrade the dragon one and all that other crap. That'll be fine. Is it 1 rank or 2 ranks that you get? It's 2 ranks, but we need to go ahead and hire. We need to start hiring. So, try to Syrian this one. What's the closest one to where I'm gonna need to be? Take them a couple of turns. I mean, Shrine of Assyrian's probably the best bet, because I can just run either direction pretty quickly. Well, we run through this port, actually. Because I remember I had to run through here and then get into the port, so I think this is probably my best bet. We can instantly hop in the port and then get over here, or we can run up this way, so. We'll hire here. Let's go to Recruit Lord. Who's the guy that gives the extra? There we go. Adept. That's what I want. Hire homeboy back here.
Prince of Althwan, garrisoning.
Okay, I don't care about her rank as much. Do I even want a Flame Phoenix? The fire dropping thing doesn't seem that good. She at least has quite a bit of armor, and I really just like that aura. Now that is kind of good against other dragons, but I think just a big dragon would be a little bit better. She does not have much melee attack. Has some defense. But I think just having one of those for that aura, that -9 aura, is pretty good. And then we'll just do... a lot of those. And next turn we are doing the cost. Upgrade all the buildings, and then we'll do the chevrons, build a bunch of stuff. Okay, so that'll be our mule. We can hand that off to Aletha Nar. Need to hire something up here, though. It's gonna get dicey.
Speak.
We go ahead and get rid of this guy. He's pretty much worthless now. Saves us a little bit.
The Asa are troubled.
Now, I don't know if I can beat Chaos in this. Probably not, or it's gonna be really tough. So we've got all of that. Let's double check all this. I'm looking on trinkets. Waiting on that one. Alarielle. It's tier 5 for this. I don't care. I looked at that one before. Don't care about that. Griffin don't matter. Safari. Vampire Coast's probably fine. Need to go down there and grab upgrade his army before we can start fighting Skaven. Yes, definitely want that. That and no, it's fine. Skaven's coming up soon. We're gonna have to fight the Dark Elves over here on the left. We're gonna fight Chaos at home base. We're gonna have to go down there and fight the Skaven, and then we're gonna have to eventually stop this Chaos from just burning everything in the world over there on that side. Okay, we can't do any of this stuff yet. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna check diplomacy one more time just make sure no new trade routes are available. Gash doesn't like us. We're cool with the Exiles and the Heck, Dune Kingdoms. These people don't like us very much. Himmery's like, okay. Yeah, they're getting destroyed by Chaos. I mean, surely they like that we're fighting Chaos, but we gotta get some kills in there. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Speed this up. We gotta go help out our bros, man. We do not want to lose that money. God, this chaos is rough. Jesus. These things are tough, man. They don't play. Not on this patch. I should have known that because I remember doing my Isabella von Karstein when they were coming through. It was pretty late in the game, I feel like. It might have even been later in this. Yeah, when that second wave came through with one of those stacks, I had like this huge like death ball of... I just been kicking everybody's butt with Isabella, and I had a lot of top tier units, and it was still like, it was like a 15,000 gold army or something. We were still like having a hard time. I mean, those halberds are so difficult to deal with because you can't use really horses or large things because they'll beat them. That's the thing. Like a lot of the best units for undead are these large monstrous units, right? It's the Vargeist, like the Blood Knights, the Wyverns, or whatever those things are, the undead Wyvern things, and the Crypt Horrors. All that stuff, that's some of their best things. They have some of the best monstrous infantry, but those are really weak to halberds. And then you don't have any anti-large, or at least, unless they changed it, you really don't have a lot of anti-large. I think the Blood Knights might have been anti-large. Yeah, you just didn't have a very good answers for their large units, and they had very good answers for yours, and so it's a tough matchup. It's kind of like, I don't have a great answer for their large units right now until I get those, like, tier 5 halberds.
I serve Sigma.
Yes.
Now Norska's coming online, too.
Oh, darkness. Never. No.
These clowns going. Are they going for... I don't know where they're going. Are they going for me? I thought they'd be going for Elisa for sure.
You forget yourself.
Is he going for me, or is he going for... I don't know what's going on here. They're kind of splitting me up, which is annoying.
Alarielle the Radiant.
These guys just beelining. I don't know where they went.
You waste my time.
I don't know where Marathi is. Okay, we stabilized the public order here, although we're losing like 1,000 gold a turn.
We are the
There.
guardians of order.
We haven't capped out on lumber yet, have we? I forgot to do that last turn. Yeah, we are actually capped on lumber. So that is unfortunate. What are they researching now? Star metal blades. Yeah, I agree with that. Anyways, okay, so building wise, got our discount now. We get to spend a zillion gold on these things. Upgrade that. Sisters of Avalorn. I thought there was one other thing we needed to upgrade to. Maybe not. Tradable resources. Okay, whatever. What does this one do? Influence, ward rank. And we're not hiring any more lords for a long time, probably. We still don't have Tyrion in action yet. Everything else is upgraded. Okay. Oh yeah, we were gonna do the halberd one. We went ahead and did that a turn early though. And we want +2 chevrons. Alright, let's go ahead and move her. They might take this, but I need to follow this guy and see where he goes.
Isha, guide me.
I can get to Elsia. Now this place, Misnar, has pretty good stuff. It looks like they might be coming over here. Now they could be running for Bretonia proper also.
By the light of the lady.
Okay, just a couple of admirals, whatever.
Everqueen of Althwan. Queen of Avalon.
So I could go into
Raise my pavilion.
that stance and protect I'll see if they come over here next turn, then I can dash and get to that probably. Well, maybe not.
It shall come to pass.
I think we just need to dash down here and just get as close as we can.
Treading softly.
Careful, I sense Nagarothi scum.
Well, that is an astute observation. We're on that garrison's still pretty low. I mean, they could probably burn this if they run at me.
Shattered realm.
Or Draenei. Should probably get rid of these trinkets and just put up some of this stuff. Maybe I traded too much. I mean, they're spreading me pretty thin here.
Burden of the Shadowlands. Move.
Go ahead and buy a couple of those.
We will endure.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah, they're gonna burn me. Probably right there.
Keep to the shadows.
We might be able to come over here. I don't think they can take these gates. It's possible. How much to upgrade the gate? It's only 2,800. Maybe I should just upgrade these gates. I mean, they're pretty cheap. Whatever. Let's just upgrade these gates. Especially the Unicorn Gate. Maybe the Griffin. Griffin Gate's pretty updated. Upgraded. Tier 3. We can upgrade that gate, I think. Phoenix Gate. Sure. Might as well. Okay, it doesn't look like she's coming for me over here right now. So that should all be good.
Emma.
This is tier 4. Do we just... upgrade that? It's going to take a little while.
Technus, High Lawmaster.
I mean, let me see if I step out if I'm not standing in a town.
Yes.
What's the public order? Here's the negative. And one of these guys probably has the +4 or whatever. I could just not tax it for a turn. It's a lot of gold though.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
I want to go kill that dude.
Order must be maintained.
These guys are at -5. I think we need to go and just beat back some,
You must restore order.
Your last mistake.
I guess I could try to get peace with them. I just fought them a little bit ago.
You dare. More sleep grows, I can tell. For you come thinking to bargain, but I have already won.
That might hurt me diplomatically with people, but... I mean, I would love to wipe them out. I'm just worried about rebellions. Maybe I could... I don't know. Maybe I can kill them anyways. It'd be nice just to get rid of them.
Wisdom awaits.
How long is that going to take? Can I just... sail over there? I think I should be able to sail. What kind of garrison they have? Nothing. Okay, so I should be able to sail.
March. Very well. Going.
Jeez, I didn't expect that much of a...
Technus,
Okay, I'm gonna have to
High
run back in here
Lawmaster.
then. I didn't think the public order was gonna be that big of a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to dash back in there and then kill this rebellion, and then there's gonna be a rebellion over here, probably. Why so many rebellions, bro? What's going on? Yeah, I want to finish him off, but... Alright, I'll tell you what, let's just see if we can get that peace, because I'm just wasting so much time with him.
It is night. There is desperation in your pitiful eyes.
5,000. Whatever, if he wants to come at me, he can come at me. It's fine. So I goofed up that. I didn't think it was going to fall that much when I ran out of that territory.
There is no limit to my power.
What does this garrison look like? It's pretty strong. It's going to take me 2 or 3 turns to get over there. I think I'm better off just delaying it for 1 turn. Actually, I mean, there's going to be a rebellion anyway, so we might as well just keep the trade resources. Alright, what else we got here? Making sure we got everything. We should have everything good to go. Margaret. So we have a few turns on that. See, we're not super rich anymore. I think everybody's moved. Okay. Okay, so we goofed up. I wanted to go see if I could kill them and just maybe take off the taxes and delay it for long enough. Can't delay it too long. I have to go kill that rebellion, then I have to go back to the main province and kill that rebellion. And by that time, I need to just take out Skaven. So we'll just wait and then see if the undead, if we can just bargain with them after that, because I really don't want to go to the north and kill them. Maybe the lizardmen will do it. I mean, they're not going to be able to create a major threat up there, I don't think. I mean, maybe, but... Skaven are a much bigger threat, but... I also need to recruit a stronger army. This makes Chaos look really baller, and they are baller and fun, but that's like... A lot of their army are these tier 5, like, super expensive units. Like, it's like a 15,000 gold army with, like, mostly chosen. Level 32 dragon. And it's like, they came out on, like, turn 50 or something. Which, I wasn't even at tier 5 yet, and I had controlled 40 provinces.
The
or 40 settlements.
Always find a warm welcome in my court.
No thanks, brah. Okay, Marathi's up there, so that's good. I guess she's not interested in trying to retake her homeland. Which is great, because I can't handle that right now. But yeah, so they are a lot.
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen.
They have like a big diversity of units. You know, something that I wouldn't be able to get probably until like turn 80. You know, if I played Chaos. Sure, I mean, whatever. That might make some elves mad, but... Give me a little money. This up here is a problem. I've never seen the Beastmen this relevant either. This late in the campaign, usually they just get deleted early on, but I like how these Beastmen are just spawning everywhere. So they're like this constant threat. Beastmen were a pretty fun campaign for me to play too. It's a pretty interesting units. The problem is, like, a lot of the Beastmen units back when I played them. Now this was like a few months after the game came out. I think the Beastmen were the first DLC, from what I remember. Obviously not including Chaos, which came with the game as a a DLC and $5 if you didn't pre-order. That debacle. Everyone's like, why are you giving away free stuff for a pre-order? Because, man, like, they need numbers, like, they need initial sales. It helps a lot with marketing. It helps convince executives to, like, make future DLC. Like, it's called having, like, visibility on your business for, like, future investment. Because if the first game was going to not sell a lot and suck, then people don't want to develop and spend a lot of money. So, I mean, I understand why people are mad about DLC, but at the same time, it's like, dude, they are running a business. I think so many people that are gamers don't understand the business side of it. I didn't think it was unfair to offer that as a free DLC. Some people are like, that should be in the base game. It's like, it is if you just buy it early. There's always this tension between wanting to create the best game possible and, like, not screwing people over too much on the DLC. So now it's fine on the public order front.
Never.
This place is still not fine. I'm gonna have to go down there and clean it up. My Alarielle buff is building now. But yeah, so anyways.
The Assa of trouble.
I get it. People want to be able to read reviews and see the game first to decide if they want to buy it, and they don't want to be held hostage by free DLC, but at the same time, game developers need to have visibility too, and I thought the way they negotiated that was okay. Yeah, this Lore Master is pretty disappointing from what I saw in the last fight. Okay, looks like they won.
Is certain.
Holy hell. These things... Oh God, they have 81 melee attack. That's unreal. 20 missile resist, 72 charge bullets. I mean, they're going to hit every single time for 500. 100 bonus against large. How much do these have? 119. Their weapon strength is so much, though. It's 65, and they have so much HP. 115, 95 with huge shred. 55 shred. They just hit like a truck. I think that's what it is about them. Cause terror, hit like a truck. They have this bigger loss reduction. 20% extra weapon damage, armor piercing. So they basically have 120. Whereas these guys are going to have 116, but then they get plus 20 versus infantry. So they're going to have 136, so they should be able to win that, but they have less charge bonus. They have martial prowess also for an additional 20, so they should have 156 versus their 116. So, I mean, they should beat them in combat. They're going to have 46 pierce. 110 armor. 120 armor. That's just so much damage. 95 damage. Plus an additional. They're doing 120 a swing, though. There's only 40 of them. 120 a swing, but these guys are doing 72. Okay, so they do a lot less damage per swing. They don't have as much piercing. But they have way more melee, like, attack and defense combined. So they should be able to hit them and dodge much more often. I can still do the dragon thing, I think. We don't have the ice dragon, but I think we can just run at the Lord and kill him. And visions of pleasure. How many sword masters?
Alarielle the Everqueen.
These guys are gonna get obliterated. These have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We have a pretty good garrison here.
Assassinating mortal.
Radiant.
Now, if I dash over there and all my units are tired, then that's going to be a problem. You guys looking? That guy's really strong.
Queen of Avalon.
But I will get to fight with these guys. These guys are virtually worthless, though. I think if I walk over an ambush stance, they might attack them. If the town dies, whatever. We can just repopulate it. There's nothing really that important. I mean, losing the port would suck. But that would give me... I cannot win this fight if I'm fatigued, I'm pretty sure.
Do not displease me.
Can maybe gun down the halberds. To gun these guys down. They have pretty good missile resist, but... Jesus, 20% damage resistance. They have like 15,000 health. Oh, they don't have that much. Like 10,000.
Greetings.
I was trying to decide if I want to dash. Is it better to dash and be tired with those guys and have this help me out? Now, this is also going to have walls if I let them attack that. I think I just let these guys fight it out, do as much damage as I can with the settlement and the walls. They burn it. I take out like a third or a half of their units, then I go in with this 20 and clean it up. I think that's a better thing, because I really am going to need those, like the walls.
Journeying.
Oh, channeling spire. What does that do? Is that from having this thing tier 2? Or this? Channeling spire. Does this do it also? Channeling spire. Okay. Improved power recharge rate.
The wind whispers in the trees.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to ambush again. Let me see if how much ambush here is 70%. What about right here? 70%. 45%. I think she's kind of in the forest. But I could get just a little bit more in the forest, I think. No, I can't, because that's the maximum I can be. Get ambush. Okay, let's just go into ambush stance.
Laying in wait.
See if they go for that. Now, how is he going? He's trying to go down here and go for Arnheim. Is that what it is? That's good. I thought he was going to burn this place. Tor Hunlek. Let's tax it.
Revenge.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Okay, so we're getting our stuff now. Let's see here. We don't have our temple guard people yet. We're gonna need plenty of these. Okay, what do I want composition-wise? I'm gonna hand this off to Alethanar, most likely, and he's already gonna have
Shadow Stalker.
a wizard and nobles. So wizard, a noble. I don't want the other dude, the War Master.
Faithful servant.
Unless there's a really good one. We don't have 40 influence yet, though. So
Defender of the Phoenix.
we're gonna want to build. Got a few turns on the dragons, 3 turns on dragons. 3 turns on Phoenix. 3 turns on Handmaidens.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alright, so we can wait 1 more turn, I think, and then hire 3 or 4 more Sword Masters. We can go, like, maybe 3 more Sword Masters. That'll give me 7 front line. And then 2 Phoenixes. 2 or 3 Phoenixes. So we can hire 2 Sword Masters. That'll give us 6. 2 Phoenixes, or Phoenix Guard. That'll give us 8. And then some Sisters of Avalorn and Big Dragons. Like 3 Big Dragons. I think that'll be good to go. But I'm going to wait a turn just because I don't want to have to pay the upkeep if I don't need to. I think that's it as far as big units, right? Hey, thanks for the sub, Marvelous. I appreciate it. Yeah, we want some of these guys. Maybe 3 of these guys. And we could go 50-50 maybe. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. We get knights also. I wouldn't mind having a couple of dragon princes. Try those out. They do quite a bit of damage. Then we'll go 3 Star Dragon, 2 Dragon Princes, and then just the rest of them. Sisters of Avalorn. We might go for 1 Handmaiden also. We'll see. But yeah, we'll wait 1 more turn and then we'll hire some of those things. Since we're going to be waiting 3 turns anyways to hire the next big units. We might as well not pay the upkeep, you know what I mean?
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Well, if he's going over there, how do I play this?
No.
I could just hire a lord here and defend that, I think. The garrison's so huge, they're not going to siege that. Now, he could try to backdoor and, like, go for this. Moon, whatever. I do want to get to tier 3, but I would also like to not get burned. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, I wasn't going to upgrade that, because we're already maxed out on timber.
There was only vengeance.
Okay, so I could drop in here with him.
Shadow Stalker.
Everqueen of Althra.
I'm trying to think of where he could go. He could go for Tor Onlek if he really wanted to. Oh, what is this even? Oh, that's for chariots. Yeah, whatever. There's no point in getting extra public order there. How's that garrison look? Alright.
Shadow King.
Okay, so I could go back in here and just hire a few more units, but I'm about to hand off a whole slew of units to him. I guess we can just dash down here and just sort of track him to see where he goes, what he does. Really surprised he didn't go for the burn on Tor Onlek. Avalorn. Okay, we can go ahead and upgrade this. It's gonna be expensive. But it would be nice. Is that casualty replenishment rate worldwide? Faction-wide? Or is that just in this one area? And do I want the Treeman? I'm still saying I just don't think he has enough stats. I do want to hire, but I'm also a little worried that... I guess this does give me a lot more money. Whatever, we'll go ahead and bring it in there. But we are gonna start running out of money here soon. So I think that's all good. Just make sure that's all working. Coast.
Who seeks me?
Probably all good.
Ready.
I'm gonna get rid of this just so that we can force that rebellion. There we go, Because I do want the rebellion so I can actually kill it and then get a
My
public order
infinite
bonus.
knowledge is yours.
Also, that'll level him up a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. And we can put the public order back on there next turn. Doomglades. Mangrove Coast. Okay. Marks of the old ones. What it? I don't need the growth. I mean, I guess there's nothing better to get. Okay, sure. That's all good. Northern Great Jungle. Okay. There's gonna be a rebellion there soon. Alright. Maybe we'll go on time. Okay. Hopefully we get a fight here. I really, like I always say, I like to have fights in every episode. I know that's what most people enjoy the most, right? You gotta have those good fights. Jeez, there's so many, like, high threat. So many 20 stacks. I think I have to have the upgrade on Swordmasters. I have to have the extra, whatever they get. 8 melee attack, 8 melee defense. And then I have to get to the upkeep reduction and lightning strike. Meanwhile, what's his name's doing pretty well over there. Skarsnik. Skarsnik was a pretty fun campaign. They nerfed the, it's one of those where it's very extreme. Like, those campaigns are fun for a little while, but they get kind of old where it's like you have to have all goblins, basically, to make him work, which kind of hurts diversity. Like, it's a cool unit and you get lots of bonuses, but it highly incentivizes you to spam one unit really hard. It's kind of like that Beastman guy with the ugly things. I forgot what they're called. The Chaos Monsters or whatever. Like, you're really incentivized to just spam, like, all of that unit because it's so strong. I like things that offer a bit more diversity. Like, they give you some bonuses for certain units, but they let you go in different directions a little bit more. Kind of like Alarielle, you know, she's got a white bonus for Handmaidens, which is good, you know, but it's not like you have to run all Handmaidens to, like, really use her strengths. I'm trying to think of, like, my favorite Legendary Lord. And it's hard to say because my favorite faction is Skaven, so probably Queek, but as far as, like, that's a really well-designed Lord that's fun, that's interactive, it's, like, has some interesting stuff going on. Some, like, good abilities and quest battles and things like that. Alarielle has some interesting choices with, like, her spell lineup early. Like, she's one of the only lords where I take the spells early in that one situation that I talked about because you have such a diverse faction. Uh-oh. Thaxlon, I lost the trade. Does that mean that Skrull took that? Probably. I have a feeling I'm next on the list pretty soon, so we're gonna have to get some serious stuff and get ready to rumble. So Skaven's gonna be rough. Yeah, Queek is fun. As a lord, I mean, he's not like super amazing. It's just Skaven in general are a lot of fun. I'm trying to think here. It's hard for me to disentangle lord from faction. I don't know. I mean, my favorite factions to play... High Elves are pretty fun. They have a really slow early game, like I mentioned before, because everybody likes you, so it's... You can just get confederations with everybody. And so it feels like you're just, like, really overpowered in the early game, but in this mid-game, it's actually been quite challenging in the mid-game to manage all of this stuff. But my favorite factions, definitely Skaven. I like Empire a lot. I like Vampire Counts. I have 2 or 3 Vampire Count. I think I have 2 Vampire Count campaigns on the channel.
I refuse.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going. He might be going for Arnheim. He might be going for this. If he goes for this, that's going to be a little annoying. Kintex has a pretty good garrison. I think we could fend him off. But,
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Direct me.
this might be a situation where I should have hired some stuff earlier because I didn't think about needing to hand this stuff off immediately to defend.
Weakling.
What's going on over here? What do they do?
The wind whispers in the trees.
Okay, so they are running.
Honor before glory.
Never.
Jesus.
Asinine mortal. The Empire.
These guys are in trouble.
Valiant lord.
These guys are in big trouble. They're gonna leave me alone for a second, which is nice. So I think I can run back and hire some more units.
The trees have much to tell. Queen of Avalon.
So I think he decided to leave me alone. Look at Hexaodal, man. What a beast. Running across the world to come help. I feel like a lazy bum. I could come over here, but I'm really scared of them now. I need at least Sisters of Avalon. I need that upgrade. Now she gives them 50% more damage too. Okay, so if we can run back in and substitute these for Sisters,
Welcome.
I think we could maybe put up a pretty good fight against them. Get one more like Sword Master of Hoeth in exchange for this little dud. What's this guy? He gives discount for Sword Masters and White Lion. I mean, that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 420 gold per turn. He just doesn't do enough. I just need another Sword Master, I think. Get rid of this Eagle Claw. It just doesn't do anything against Chaos.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
Could get one more dragon as well. We're not going to be able to get the big dragon in time, probably. Where am I getting these Avalon from? It's here, right? Yeah.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Okay. And this dude can
Defender
chill.
of the Everqueen.
How many turns? Alright, 2 turns we can start getting Phoenix Guard. Now I have to decide how many Phoenix Guard do I want versus this. I think maybe 2 more of these. Give us 6, and then we can do like 3 Phoenix Guard. That'll give us a 9 melee line, which should be pretty strong. And then we can get the big daddy dragons. I mean, we could dash over here and then hand off the Sword Masters to her. Oh, she already has enough Sword Masters, probably.
Alarielle the Radiant.
We just need the Sisters. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We can hire that, and then
Shattered realm.
I guess. If I pop in, he's gonna kill me.
I am ready.
I'm trying to think if I just give up on that chase and just run over here and hire. She's gonna be hiring too for a little bit. Or I just track him down here and just hire like some spears. don't have that much.
Burden of the Shadowlands. Restore.
Let's just dash down.
Loic dances, so shall I.
Let's get it to where I can hire some things over here. What can we get here? We could get some sword masters if we get this. Give me +8 public order. We can get rid of this trade thing. Why was our public order so bad? Corruption. That's going to get rid of 2 public order, which is not great for us, but I need to be able to hire stuff. So I need at least sword masters. And then potentially an Avalorn. If I can just get sword masters and sisters, I can beat that army, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let me go ahead and start getting this smith stuff going on here. Okay, Tor Onlek. Upgrade that. Furs. Gothic. Fine. Okay, 18. Herbal. Upgrade. So we've kind of been stalled out by this chaos here, but and we may not get a fight this episode. Dang it, I really want to. We'll see if we can get one in a second. What happened down here? Wait, how did we lose? Oh, they burned this? Is that what happened? It wasn't the Capitals. That's their last place they have.
Let the bell scream, scream.
That's gonna be tough.
Yes.
Alright, let's put this back on him. I guess I could have waited till I got closer, so it wasn't gonna be a 14 stack down here.
Lawmaster. My powers are yours.
Actually, if we just dash, I'll be able to dash into this.
Entering the garrison. Orders?
No.
We should be able to auto-resolve that, I think. And then that'll give us some public order, and then this over here is going to be a problem. We can hire sisters. We still can't hire dragons. Are we working on dragons here? Yes, we can hire dragons. I'm going to have to get the tier 2 dragons. We can get some of those there. We're going to have to hire sisters here.
Ready.
To replace these guys. Hire like 3 dragons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sisters, and it should be good. Getting a noble would be nice here too, but
The people are restive.
I don't know what we would get rid of to get to nobles. What about here? Can we get a noble here? Yeah, I'm not doing anything with those ones. Guess we can build a noble building there, and that should let us hire a noble at least, if we get a good one. For the replenishment. Okay. We did all the buildings. Has everybody moved? Everybody's moved. Okay. I think we looked at this. We'll just skim down it one more time once again, just looking to see if any new trade agreements opened up. That's it. We could start asking for cash from all of our friendly people. Why is that deteriorating? Oh, they don't like our treaties with other people. Let me just do a cash run real quick. So I'm gonna start needing that money.
Champion of the... Do you wish the lady's favor?
Just real quick, just like 30
And
seconds.
why?
Just take a look.
No evil. I serve the Lady of the Lake. Dark are these times.
May not have already been 10 turns.
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm.
I concur.
Get a little bit there. Nagaron doesn't like us. We could... No, they're not going to get peace with us.
It is time. And what can the Dawi do for you on this farm? Agreed. Honor to your ancestors.
Yeah, some of the elves don't like that, but let's do a treaty like every turn or two, see if they'll give us some cash. Because we're about to be broke. Like, we're trying to power up all of these armies. Oh man, come on, look. Military access. No defensive alliance. Military access. Just pay me some money. That's all you gotta do. Tell you what, fine. Take that off the board. I'll give you a defensive. You give me like... What did I just do? I don't know. Give me 1,000.
Very well.
Okay. There.
Yes. Honor to your ancestors.
I want these guys to be really friendly so I can milk them for 300 every now and then, because I really am about to be broke, man.
Yes.
I can see the writing on the wall. These dragons, all this stuff is getting really expensive.
Our honored dwarfkin. Go on then.
Yes?
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
No, sir.
So I know this takes a little time. It's going to give me like 2,000 gold.
Come in peace. We cannot. Yes?
I need every penny
Come
right
then.
now.
Only Sigma's god,
Sure,
Ulrich, can judge it
defensive.
worthy or no.
Give me money.
On it. So,
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Sigma's will.
Sigma's wit. Approach us, friend, and make never.
Now, friends of the Empire, come on it.
What do you want, Elfspawn? Is that...
Please save me from the Skaven.
Yes?
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
I'll ignore that. So,
I know everyone's fighting
You have a
chaos right now and they
proposal?
don't have a ton
We
of
are
money to
willing to
spare,
hear
but
it.
come on, I'm trying to save you.
order.
I want to come over there and help you, but I have to take care of the stuff at home first. Sentinels kind of like us.
I hope no.
Glade Lord, this is Athel Lauren, home of the Oak of Ages and the Azray. Yes.
Lord of the Glade, welcome to the halls of Athel Lauren. What do you want? By all means.
Shield, I welcome you to the King's Glade. Sit. We have much to discuss. I will.
I mean, I could do even more nickel and diming because if it's high, that means you can ask for more. But, I mean, whatever. I'm already taking long enough on the stream to do that, but on the episode to do that. But I really need this money. Okay, so we got probably like 4,000 or 5,000 gold there. Because we are gonna have some, we're gonna have some problems money-wise. I can already see it. It's like we have to refill Alathanar's army, right? So that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be 8,000 per turn probably to refill his army. We have to upgrade. What's his name in the bottom? Fighting the Skaven, we got to upgrade that army. So that's going to be another 2,000 or 3,000. And then Alarielle's got to get some upgrades on her armies. That's going to be another, you know, 3,000 or 4,000. So, you know, these army upgrades that I want to make, to like make my armies be able to fight these different things, I mean, it's going to be like an extra 15,000 gold or something per turn. Probably to get everyone all pimped out. Now, maybe a Lethanar can go without getting pimped out, but we're stretched pretty thin too. I mean, sending one army to go kill all of those chaos over there is going to be pretty extreme. Realistically, I probably need 2.
What do you wish to discuss?
I'll do it, but you're paying. No, not joining war against Beastmen. Okay, that's fine. But I need to go over there and stop them from burning everything. Alarielle's probably going to have to go over there. She's a pretty bad fighter. She's a good spellcaster. I mean, that's one thing is like, sometimes it feels like the fighter lords are better, but if you have a spellcaster, then you can have 1 extra battalion of units. So I could have 1 more dragon with her, or 1 more sword masters or whatever, because I don't have to take a mage, because she is the mage. So that's kind of the benefit. It's like, yeah, she can't fight as well as Tyrion, but you can have 1 extra battalion. Now, the mage fighters are some of the strongest in the game, so things like Manfred, things like Archaon, champions that can fight really well, and they're mages. Those are really strong, obviously. Malekith.
The true of heart always find a warm welcome in my court.
Damn, Chaos is coming against him. I see him down on that bottom area. They're about to siege this up here. I've got to get over there. It's hard. I can't beat him up, though. Oh, we're already over time. I don't think... Damn it, we're not going to get a fight this episode. But we got to restock. Nordland's destroyed. Confederation. Okay, so Norska is actually getting pretty strong here. I mean, maybe we can fight this undead garrison down here. I think we're going to be able to auto-resolve it, though. Life in the Lagoon. For influence for a happy populace. I think I'm probably cool with that. And public order is not really a problem in a lot of places, but I don't want unhappy. That's for sure. I guess we'll go with spread messages of unity. That's fine.
Have your soul.
These guys trying to roll up on me. My units are a little incapacitated. What was I gonna get here? We have a dragon pit. Oh, nobles, that's right. They might make me fight this.
There is no limit to my power. Techless.
What's this
High
guy
Lord
do?
Master.
Conductor. He does have arcane conduit, I suppose.
Hoeth grants you wisdom. Tremble before me.
I think we can auto it. It's pretty safely. I mean, they have some pretty weak units now.
Withdraw. Another victory. Release the captives. Enslave them. Let them go.
We need them.
I can feel the power. Master of the White Tower.
Oh, he has a huge cooldown reduction to spells. I didn't even notice that. Sort of techless. Okay. We got 1 point here. I think I really do want to get to Quartermaster, but I have to have Master Strategist, I think. For Swordmasters. That's so weak. Yeah, nothing here is a high enough rank yet.
Ready.
We gotta go Swordmasters, Master Strategist.
My infinite knowledge is yours. High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Wow, we can only hire 2 things? Come on, man. Because the public order's so bad, I guess so. Alright, well, I'm not gonna wait around to get the extra chevrons. We're just gonna have to hire those dragons.
High Lawmaster. Lawmaster.
It's gonna be 1,000, and then we're gonna have to get the sisters are gonna be like 100 more each, maybe 150. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be like 900 gold. Upgrade to sisters. That's all good.
Order must be maintained.
Thieves trolling. That's good on public order. This is okay on public order.
You must restore order.
Hopefully these guys don't go after Pox Marsh. They might. I think they nerfed Armor of Fortune. Okay, most of that stuff is done. That's Torture now. Forge. We can at least get sword masters. And we might have to get rid of this. As much as I do like the wood, sounds wrong. As much as I do like having this resource,
It's a blessing.
I think getting Alarielle is probably better. Okay, so they are gonna come fight me? I mean,
The Asa are ageless.
I could also upgrade this. It takes 3 turns to hire that. Yeah, maybe we go ahead and get rid of that for now and see if we can get this going. Gives 5 more archers. See if my boys will help me out here. Exotl. They're not at war with Nagarond. Will they go to war with Nagarond?
Let us align our minds in the
stars. Money? I don't think they're gonna do it because Nagarond's really powerful. They won't do it for 10,000 gold. Alright, so I'm on my own here.
Forget yourself.
I don't think he can take this. I think he's gonna go for Kintex.
Revenge.
Can I not get in that port?
No, we cannot. Ready.
I think I'm better off almost just like hiring a lord over here and trying to deal with that in-house. I mean, it's not that strong. If he starts rolling up close to that, then I could just hire a lord and probably defend that decently. I mean, maybe I should go ahead and do that.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Alright, so we're just gonna have him
make way.
Roll over here then. Here, we're still waiting on this to finish. These to finish. So we're doing ranks.
Speak.
Well, that's all good. Actually, where is? Okay. These guys are doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, maybe I need to deck her out with stuff first. And then give him some decent stuff. Maybe I hand off. Huh.
Alarielle.
Maybe I have these guys rendezvous. That's interesting.
The wind whispers in the trees.
Revenge.
Maybe I have these guys rendezvous. I hand off a bunch of the stuff that I want to get rid of, like Shadow Warriors. I could even give some Sword Masters of Hoeth. So I can give him her army. Then have her, and have him maybe come over here and start dealing with all of this. Because I don't need super hardcore stuff for this. I just need it for Chaos.
Your decree.
Then I can have her pick up all of this stuff. And that would maybe be better. Okay, let's do it that way. Oops. Everybody's moved, right? Yeah, it's gonna be another episode with no fights. But we gotta have the right setup here. Just this map is so huge, it takes a little while. That is another thing too, is it's like very few threats on this island. I have to run to like other places. It takes several turns of running to get over there. And Teclis is hiring dragons, right? Ethanar.
Of the White Tower.
I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. Sorry, I was trying to get a good fight in there for you, but It's gonna be more setup. I need to get over there to deal with just everything burning in the old world. But I mean, you gotta come correct, man. Can't be rolling up with you know, some weak units. I figured that out with Chaos. Even like not units that aren't that weak. Some pretty strong units. Lots of sword masters. I had dragons. You know, we outnumbered them a lot. We had the garrison helping us out, and they still busted us out pretty hard. Okay, interesting. So they did pull a little switcheroo, and they're going for Arnheim.
The true of heart always find a warm welcome in my court.
It's so funny to hear her say something super friendly, and it's like this undead looking, menacing looking dude here. I'll take your money. I mean, that's probably going to keep him busy for a few turns. Maybe long enough for Alethanar to come over here and defend the rest of it. Because we should be able to hand off this turn, the whole army from Alarielle. No, these dudes are creeping.
My infinite knowledge is
It's gonna be really annoying if they take that. Not entirely convinced they can take it, but they might be able to.
Your last mistake.
I'm just looking to see if they'll do a treaty or not, and that'll be the end of this episode.
This night, more sleep grows.
No, they're not
I
good.
can tell. Doors are outside.
These guys are having some problems.
I am the Plague Lord.
Address me as
Having some problems over here.
Who seeks me?
The Skaven are gonna be coming for us pretty soon. What do these little things do? Red crested skinks. Anyways, we'll figure it out next episode. So, looks like they are going for. Okay, my little Tomb King friend over here is repopulating all this stuff. If he takes that, I think we can trade with him. Not 100%, but maybe. Somehow this place is still holding on. It's not even worth taxing. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Vol, lend us your strength.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's a full 20 stack. 20 on 16. We might be able to beat him. I want him to siege me, though. Because, like... we have a lot of bolt throwers and, you know, stuff like that. So I think that if they siege us, we can win. But anyways, we'll figure it out next episode. So thank you very much. We should be getting some spicy stuff. We just have to restock the army because we got to take it very, very seriously. The chaos is hardcore. It is difficult to beat them. And they're burning all of our friends over here. I guess this is... yeah, they just burned Saratosa. Probably gonna burn this pretty soon. I don't know. Miralaglio or whatever this place has pretty good defense, I think, but
Praise Sigma.
I mean, they're just burning everything.
Beyond your comprehension.
What is that? Must be from Beastman burning it. I don't know. Yeah, we need to get over there soon. So yeah, we're going to have some spicy stuff. We just have to restock, get the best stuff we can possibly muster. Send Alarielle over there to kick some butt. It's probably, maybe not next episode for that, but the episode after that. But we should be able to hand off to Lethanar all of this stuff from Alarielle. This kind of tier 2 army. It's like, okay, should be enough to come over here, deal with this, start rolling up north, cleaning out all of these guys. Now that Chaos has decided they just want to go for everything over here. Send Alarielle over here within 2 or 3 episodes. Teclis, gonna get the dragons.
You're overruled.
Get this a lot stronger, then we're gonna have to face Skaven. This is gonna be really tough, especially without Lightning Strike. We're gonna have so many armies, but we'll have to give it a whirl. It's gonna be tough. So stay tuned. Should have some hot action soon. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thank you.